Hello everyone, it's Pastor Smith here. This week I just got done teaching at the Lamplighter Guild for Creative Disciplines. I taught through the book of 1 Samuel. It was a great week, and it was really special for me because this was the last guild that we're going to do like this, the last guild for creative disciplines. And so it's kind of like an adventure was coming to an end. And then as I was teaching, I got a call from a friend, and we went on a short trip down to Syracuse, and we met a guy. And long story short, we bought a boat. I bought a boat from him. Our family is hopefully going to sail on this boat. So why did I buy a boat? You're probably wondering because you might not know this, but I don't know how to sail. I don't know how to fix a boat. I don't know how to sail a boat. I don't know how to tie a knot. I don't know anything. Nothing about nothing. My parents never owned a boat. Why would you do this? Why would you buy a boat, Pastor Smith, when you don't know anything about boats? Well, here's the reason. The reason is I'm going on an adventure with my boys. Hez is 13, Levi's 12. I figure I only have about 3 or 4 years left with the boys, with them in the house before they start growing up and get buying cars and going out and going to college and living on their own. So before they get too old, I'd like to go on one big adventure with the boys where we can really kind of bond. So I bought the boat as part of an adventure. And part of it is teaching the boys that you can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it and you work hard. So I don't know how to sail. I don't know how to tie a knot. I don't know any of this stuff. But hopefully my boys will learn that by buying this boat and by going on this adventure, and at the end goal, we want to sail from our home on Lake Ontario around Putneyville, New York, all the way to the Thousand Islands, and then sail back. And by starting from zero and getting to our goal, I want to teach our boys that you can accomplish anything, and that simply what you need to do is you need to take little steps towards your goal and work hard and be dedicated, and you can do anything. So there's some other personal reasons why I picked the boat. Part of the reason why I picked this as an adventure is my grandfather was a sailor. He's a merchant marine, and he sailed around the world. And I grew up hearing stories about how he sailed. You know, he was in the Pacific during World War II. He saw India, China, Africa, Europe, Mexico, all the way up to Alaska. And I always thought it'd be neat to sail and learn how to sail. It's been in my family for our generations. You know, us Norwegians are natural born sailors. So I kind of wanted to reconnect with my heritage. But there's another reason too. Part of the overcoming the odds and overcoming my fear is part of the reason. So, little personal story, personal time here. When I was about 6, 7 years old, I went over to a friend's house. And I was little, I was young, and they left me by this pool. And whoever's supposed to be watching me left me. And I was trying to grab something like a raft so I could get in the pool, and I fell in the pool. And I just remember almost all of it perfectly. I was under the water, and I kept coming up, taking a breath and going under, and it felt like forever. And I had lost all my strength, and I was drowning, and I was right at the point where I was blacking out. And then I blacked out, and next thing I know, I'm pulled out of the, I guess I don't remember it, but I was pulled out of the pool, and I wake up being kind of having water like projectile out of my mouth, and I'm sitting there coughing, and it's so gross. And I guess whoever's watching me came out at the perfect time and rescued me. But that experience, it changed me. For my whole life, I was afraid of water. It was terrible. Every time I went to a friend's house, I always stayed in the shallow end of the pool. I was just terrified of water. I remember the first time I met my wife, she thought it was hilarious that I wouldn't go in the pool by just jumping in the deep end. So one of the fears that I've set to overcome this year, that I want to overcome, is my fear of water. So this year, not only am I buying a boat and learning how to sail, but I'm also learning how to swim and overcoming my fear of drowning and of water, kind of to teach myself and my boys that you can overcome your fears, you can do great things, and nothing is out of your grasp if you put your mind to it and you try. So, you know, it's not enough to learn how to swim, but I'm also going to learn how to sail and master it. And I think this is a great adventure. I want to invite all of you to go along with me. I'm going to be posting videos to record this. But I want to show my boys before they leave the home that God gave us a different spirit, not a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power. That if you want to, you can overcome your greatest fears and you can change. So here's my adventure. Welcome to it. I'd love if you would join me as we go on this adventure together. I'm going to be documenting this every step of the way. So I just bought this boat. It's got a lot of work to do. We've got to work on the keel, fix the keel. We've got to get the sail up. We've got to get it in the water. We've got a lot of things to do. It needs some good TLC. And I want to invite you to come on this journey with me as I overcome my fear and as me and my boys go on this adventure, and hopefully we grow closer to God and each other. All right, everyone, I love you. We'll see you later. Thank you.